Hey friends, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you're here. Today is St. Patrick's Day. Top of the morning to you. Actually, you're probably seeing this at night, or at least that's when I'm uploading it at night. So top of the night to you? I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. We're not going to be making corned beef and cabbage. No, we're going to be making buffalo chicken wraps tonight. So let me just say, St. Patrick's Day was created to celebrate St. Patrick. It has since been secularized and commercialized and everything. And I don't really buy into all that stuff, except for St. Patrick's Day was my sister's birthday, and she has since gone on to be with the Lord. And I just have some Irish background, so I think it's just kind of fun. So I want to show you my shirt real quick. So cute. Who needs luck? I have charm. I don't believe in good luck because I know that every good and perfect gift I have comes from the Lord. So with that being said, we're going to get started on buffalo chicken wraps. Thank you. I say welcome. If you're new here, I'd love for you to hit subscribe and be a part of our family. We're just a crazy farm, country, southern pastor's wife family. So you never know what you're going to get on here. So please hit subscribe. I'd love for you to be a part of it.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is...
Okay guys, so Bryant and I are fixing to run to town, but I wanted to do a little prep work on our chicken wraps before we go. And it's always good to marinate your chicken in a little bit of flavor of some sort. And I'm going to show you that. But my sweet Bryant has agreed to slice up the chicken for me while I get me a little something to eat. So let me turn you down and show you. Say hello,
hey, everybody. I can't see me. Hey, everybody.
Okay, he's going to show you, and he's going to do one, and then we'll see you back when I season it up.
Right, guys.
Sorry, guys. I hit the stop button right as he was beginning to talk.
Right, guys. In some of the grocery stores, the breast meat can be a little thick, okay? And what I like to do is take that little fat right there, trim that little fat off right there just to get it good and clean. And then also what I do is I take and go sideways and just take the breast in about half, because it just gives you 2 really good pieces. Since she's doing these wraps tonight, she wants it kind of thin, so I'm doing kind of like a fajita style chicken, okay? Little thin slices, okay? Just going right down through here, cutting it with the grain of the chicken breast, and just doing several slices like this right here. And just so you can see what the finished product looks like, so you can kind of have a general idea. Don't look like I got that one all the way through, but anyway, it looks like this right here, very thin chicken breast pieces, okay? See how thin that is right there? And that right there, as she puts it in there, I'll just take and cut them in half, go across like this and cut them in half, and she will have a really good, really tender, small pieces. You don't want your pieces too thick because you want that wrap to be able to fold up. So in a nutshell, that right there, hey guys, this right here is the perfect size. It's about a about 3/8 of an inch by 3/8 of an inch, or 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch, and that is what we need.
All right. And because he's cutting them up like I've asked him, like he knows, actually I didn't ask him, he knows how to cut it up. In fact, he's the one probably that's taught me how to cut it up. But it cooks evenly and it cooks faster, and it don't get tough. Like you can cook it and it's still tender and delicious. Yep. So as soon as he gets it all cut up, I'll bring you back and show you how I'm going to season it up for our chicken wraps tonight. I'm super excited. Okay, so I told y'all I'm not doing cabbage and corned beef tonight. you know, St. Patrick's Day, we're not doing corned beef and cabbage. But we have to have a little green in there somewhere. And of course, we're going to have lettuce, spinach, you know, whatever on our wrap. But let me just show you what we're doing. We have green wraps. Spinach wraps. And actually, these are the healthy ones. So we can eat this unashamedly tonight.
They're really good.
And they are so good. And so we're having a little festiveness in with our meal tonight. Now, let me tell you what else I'm doing. I was going to do French fries. But Bryant said, no, Leslie, I've gained a little bit of my weight back. And I want to stay away from French fries. And so I said, okay, well, what can I do? And so I did want a salad because we always have a salad with everything, or, you know, like a lettuce salad. There's going to be lettuce on the wraps. It's kind of like a salad in a wrap. So I thought, what can I do as a side if we're not doing French fries? Well, I made a cucumber salad. I mean, still a salad, but hey, it's cucumbers, onions, and this time I sliced up some tomatoes and put in there. And the only thing I did was take a cup of water, a cup of vinegar, apple cider vinegar, and then 1/4 cup of whatever sweetener you use, whether it be monk fruit, sugar, whatever sweetener you prefer. I used 1/4 cup. We use sugar. It's not enough. He won't eat the whole bowl of salad, so it's not like he's getting a whole 1/4 cup of sugar. So, and mix that together and get it in the refrigerator and let it soak and marinate, and it's just going to be all delicious. So, I'll bring you back when it's time to season up this chicken. Okay, guys, so let me tell you, this was 6 chicken breasts. It was a family pack of chicken. Now, I probably won't use all of this tonight for the chicken wraps, but I want to go ahead and cook it up and have it, because I'll have it for salads and all kinds of things that you can eat, just snack on, so you have some protein in the refrigerator to snack on. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started on seasoning it up. Now, the one mistake I've made today is I'm out of olive oil. Who knew? So we're just going to use vegetable oil. I would normally prefer olive oil, but that's okay. And you want to oil it up first, because if you oil it later, you're going to wash off the seasoning. So I just put enough to be sure I can stir it around and coat the pieces of chicken. Now you're going to fry it in this same oil, so you're just going to dump this whole thing in the frying pan. And they're already pre-oiled and greased. Okay, so now you can just use, let's go ahead and do our salt and pepper. I'd say a teaspoon of pepper and a teaspoon of salt. Now you don't want to overdo it on your salt and pepper, because you're going to season it with other stuff. This is the time to go through your spice cabinet. I have a Weber garlic jalapeno that I was going to use, but then I remember Bryant actually got out to do something with this spicy ranch mix. So I'm going to season it with that and with some Italian seasoning. But you use what you want to. Just salt and pepper is going to be fine. Oregano. I tend to always use Italian seasoning when I do this. I think it just pairs well with it. So I'm going to season it well, stir it, and then maybe season it again. Bryant's got the air fryer going, so if y'all hear that in the background, that's the air fryer. He took a couple of pieces of chicken out and is seasoning them, and he wanted a little snack. So I'm going to put just a little bit more. We've got some garlic powder here. That's a great thing, or onion powder. Going in with the garlic. Stir it around, because you want to be sure it's not concentrated on just one particular piece of chicken. Alright, so now let's sprinkle a little bit of our spicy ranch. You use what's in your cabinet. But since we're doing buffalo chicken wraps, this ranch is going to go well. It's going to be great. Now keep in mind, you're going to be putting buffalo sauce on this when we get it fried up. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is let this sit and marinate for the day. I'm going to go do a little bit more ranch. Alright. But you season it with what's in your cabinet and what you think you would like. Definitely an Italian seasoning or oregano or some basil. That would go great with this. And then you can just spice it up with your salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder. You know, your normal things. So, this does not have to be fancy, and you don't have to have a particular spice, because the buffalo sauce is really going to do it's going to be the star of the show. So I'm just going to let this sit. The longer you can let it sit, the better, but if you've only got an hour, do that as well. So we're going to run to town, and this is going to sit, and we will be cooking it up and making our buffalo chicken wraps when we get home. It's starting to get spring. The sun is shining now. It wasn't earlier this morning. So I'm ready for a good summertime meal, and this is it. I'm super excited. So we'll see you back here when it's time to cook this up. So it's not quite time to start cooking up the chicken yet, but while we're waiting for that time to come, I decided I'm just going to set this up like kind of a buffet style, that they can put what they want to on their wrap. Like the boys may not want buffalo sauce. Somebody may not want cheese. So I'm going to let them fix them themselves, and they can control how much of whatever they put on it. So, and these are smaller wraps, and I won't have to worry about keeping them whole. They can fix them, and they're in charge of it. So I'm just going to prep some lettuce. I got some lettuce here I need to wash up and chop up, and I'm going to chop up some tomatoes. I've got some cheese here. I do have a can of olives. I don't know if anybody's going to put olives on their buffalo chicken wrap or not, but I think that's, and I may chop up some onion, a small onion, because Caroline and I both like onion, so I may do a little bit of onion, not much. But anyway, so yeah, I've got some cheese here. It's already ready. And I'm going to wash this lettuce and tomatoes and get them chopped up. Okay, y'all, let me show you my setup. Here I've got just the cucumber, tomato, onion, vinegar salad. I'll show it to you. There it is. It's really pretty if you have purple onion. I didn't have a purple onion, but it's so good. All right, here's plates. They'll come and get a plate. I've got 2 kinds of tortillas out. Got the spinach and herb, and then just the plain. The chicken will go here once I get it fried up or sauteed up. Here is some lettuce and spinach. I did do olives, onions, tomatoes. Here's the cheese. I got out some pesto. I thought somebody might like some pesto on there. And then they can decide if they want, I'll probably want ranch and buffalo, except I'll do the light ranch and buffalo. They can have barbecue. Somebody might want a honey mustard wrap. And then somebody just may want plain hot sauce. So I've got all the sauces out here, and just they can take their pick as to what they want. It's just a simple line them up, fix your own type supper. So I want to fry up the chicken before Judah and Levi get here. And that way the only thing I have to film is somebody tasting it. So I'm going to start working on that now. Okay, so Bryant is not here. He's probably not going to be here for supper. So I thought we'd go ahead and get started. He fried an egg here earlier this morning and kind of made a little bit of a mess. But I told him just to leave it because I was going to be fixing this chicken. And yeah, not to worry about it. So my chicken's right here. I set it out and it's been at room temperature for, a little bit. It's come to room temperature. And it's got the oil in it, so you don't have to put oil in the pan or anything. I kind of want my frying pan hot, but then I don't want it to splatter me either. So I'm probably going to go ahead and pour a little bit in here. I'll probably have to do this in batches because there is so much chicken. And remember, this is 6 chicken breasts. I know we won't eat all of this tonight, but I can have this and store it in the refrigerator and have it to snack on throughout the week, or to have another supper with, or whatever the case may be. If you buy large, and I had to go ahead and freeze it because I wasn't prepared to separate it and bundle it up, so I went ahead and just froze it. So when I thawed it, I said, you know what, I'm going to fry it all up and just store it cooked. You can even freeze it cooked. Once I cook this up, if I see I'm not going to use it, I can throw it in a freezer bag, freeze it, and then just pull it out when I'm ready to work on it or eat it. So don't think you're wasting meat if you buy it in bulk and you don't separate it immediately. You can there are still ways to use it. So I'm just going to saute this up till it is completely done. I may put a lid on it, and we're just going to get it good and cooked through. I'm not really worried about it getting browned per se, but I want to get it cooked. So I'm just going to work on that, and I'll see you guys back here in a minute. And I probably will turn it down eventually, put a lid on it, because that keeps it good and tender. It lets it cook in its own juices, and it's going to be delicious. All right, it's only been in here just a few minutes, and look, it has already turned almost completely white. Now, it's not done yet, but we're just going to keep cooking it because there are some pink areas. It's going to be so good. It smells heavenly. Okay, y'all, I've taken the lid off, and I've letting some of the juices cook out. And it's starting to brown just a little bit. I don't want it to brown too terribly much, because this is not about having a pretty piece of chicken. It's about having a tender, delicious piece of chicken. So we're going to go ahead. These are done. Let me show you. Let me take this piece right here. Can you see this piece? And I'm just going to, look, just fell apart. So we're going to go ahead and scoop this up. And we're going to cook the other batch. And then once I get them all cooked, I can put them back in the skillet to keep it warm if I need to. I'm doing some beforehand cooking. All right, there might be a little bit of a splatter when I put this next batch in. So if I jump, you know why. Alright, we're going to cook this batch up, and we'll see you when it's time to eat. Okay, Bryant's not here for the taste test, so guess who gets the lucky person to do it?
Okay.
She picked a low carb. I have 100 different kinds of tortillas in the cabinet.
But I am trying to lose weight.
So she's not doing St. Patrick's Day with the green one.
Spinach. Ew. I'm going to put my sauce on first.
She's going to start with sauce.
And I'm going to end with sauce too. Y'all just watch.
Woo-wee. She's going to begin and end with sauce.
This is going to be different types of sauce. Can you guess which two I'm going to use?
Ranch. Buffalo and ranch.
I always overfill these.
That's okay. So there went the chicken. Here she's going to get a little spinach and lettuce. There's not much spinach. Just a little bit.
And I'm trying to get mainly spinach.
She's going for the tomatoes. I didn't know what people would like. We can set the cucumber salad in there on the table.
Okay. And I'm going to...
Oh, she's going for the olives.
Do you know, up until this year, I did not like olives.
I know.
Well, I
Her
would say
taste
up
buds have
until
changed.
I had Levi.
There's onion too. I don't
And
know if
I
you
might,
want.
I might even take those off and eat them by themselves. I don't know.
Oh, I hear my
Big
washer.
ol'-
I hear my
Big
washer.
old clob of onions there that didn't get spread out. I can use my hands because it's just me eating it.
That's right. In this kitchen, oh, you can't see it. In this kitchen, we lick the spoon.
Unless we're taking it to church.
Yeah, we don't lick it when we're
don't
taking
lick
it to church. All right, there's
Oh,
hers.
there's light. We have light ranch.
Look at her. She's decided to start watching her weight a little bit too.
Not doing the same diet Mom's doing, but cutting back in some areas.
All right, so we got to see you take a good bite. Here, I'm gonna come around this way,
Okay.
so I'm not facing windows or the bright window in the den.
I was gonna say there's still windows.
There's windows everywhere. No matter which way I go, there's a window.
I always struggle with how to
Y'all,
fold these.
people say they look for the syrup bottle, and it's like, where's Waldo? There it is.
Because she eats oatmeal and puts syrup in her oatmeal every day. All right, is this how you fold it?
It doesn't matter. Just take a bite.
It's gonna be messy.
It's gonna be messy.
That is so good.
So good,
That
y'all.
was one of my favorite.
Yeah, I
meals.
don't think you folded it right.
No. Don't fold yours like mine, but make yours like mine.
All right. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching The Farm and Pastor's Wife. She's going in for another bite. And she got sauce running down her face.
That's the only way to make it good.
All right.
Is all the sauce.
I stopped recording when I meant to be recording. So thank you guys for watching The Farm and Pastor's Wife. We love you guys. And so glad you're here on our first kind of summery supper, spring supper. So anyway, remember, if the grease is hot enough,
You can fry anything.
bye y'all.